You're just going to have to wait in anticipation because I need to grab my instrument. Never mind, this is going on the floor. I hope you're enjoying yourselves. Just one more moment.
Does anyone believe in Jesus? Raise of hands. Raise of hands. Jesus. I want to know what conditioner he uses. Because I'm using that, I think it's herbal essences. Molly, what do you use?
Oh my god, I use the one that, is really bad for the planet. At least I'm honest. Half you do it, you're just lying. Oh my god, this.
So I'm watching, speaking of the planet, I'm watching David Attenborough's Green Planet.
Oh my god, love that.
It's really good. You guys should watch it. Is anyone else watching it? No? Cool.
Love that. I'm thinking of a number. 23, let's get on with it.
Now, as you can tell, I'm a very organized person. We're going to start with a song. I want to be a comic, but I have this downfall. My comedy's suffocating like a turtle restaurant serving straws. I'm not that funny, but I don't have any marketable skills. But despite my disability, I still have to pay my bills. So just laugh. A chuckle or two. Good, good listening. A snort or exhale. A little shoulder shaking will do. Please laugh. A whoop or a scream. Don't care if it's genuine, just validate my self-esteem. And I know, my jokes have the charm of the IRA, eloquent as a special needs ballet. I'm trans Cinderella before she had a ball. A gay lion without the pride, cause lions didn't have stone wall. I'm the open bar at an AA meeting. A deaf feminist drummer caught wife beating. My cat without the hit and run. I'm an orgy without your mum. Just laugh. Just a little giggle. Treat me like I'm a dying kid and you're the yellow wiggle. I'd pay you if I was able, but unfortunately comedy isn't financially stable. Just laugh. I'm the kid who pees in the pool table. A choice flyer taped to a cradle. I'm like a Barclays toaster. I have no spark. I'm the gay unicorn on Noah's Ark. I'm not going to amount to much, just give this to me please. So when I'm in a dead-end job and a loveless marriage to a sleaze, I can boast to friends I don't have about my potential career, though we both know I'll die alone, wishing I'd been an engineer. I said laugh, I didn't include clapping in that statement. I have some jokes now. Comedian is a quite unambitious career choice. Other kids were creative. Other kids wanted to be astronauts. I wanted to be live on Apollo. Don't worry, not all of my jokes are going to hit. Sorry, I didn't say that into the microphone. Don't worry, not all of my jokes are going to hit or be said into the microphone. They're not my father after a couple of beers. And I know I've got hair whiter than a Trump rally. I'm not conventionally attractive, which is fine. I'm asexual. I don't need to be sexually appealing. I don't want anyone to screw my brains out. I'm already a fuckwit. It's an orgy up there. That's why I've got multiple personalities. And that means that I'm the only person qualified to do a solo Mexican wave. Next page. But I do find, as a young person, a lot of people look down at me. Well, that usually is because I'm on my knees. In prayer. And if any atheists were offended by that, that's just because they don't have the creativity for an imaginary friend. Steve Irwin was... Thank you. You listen to the song. I'm glad you can listen to it and then follow instructions. Sorry, throwing me off with your support. Steve Irwin was a national treasure. Now he's a buried treasure. And I know comedians are supposed to punch up, but there is no higher place than heaven. Next page. Nope, wrong page. On this one. Nope, not even that one. We're having a fun time. Aren't you having fun? Please laugh. You know what? Fine. We'll pretend that I know this one. When your dog eats your homework, thank you. When your dog eats your homework and it's an essay on how poisonous paper is for canines. When you're a month about to silence and celibacy, but you work for a sex hotline. When you want to do the Tour de France, but you've got no legs. You don't feel sunny, just scrambled, and you're not even an egg. Cheer up. Like I didn't think of that before. Once I was sad, now I adore life. Cheer up. Black dog is just a puppy. Cheer up. You better cheer up. If you hate Australian sports and awkward pauses. Thanks for getting the joke. But you only ever hear the cricket. You're gay and your life's work is finding Bigfoot. You realize he avoids you because he's a bigot. When you're scared of puppets, illiterate and allergic to seats, yet you live on Sesame Street. You're a pregnant woman on the bus who nobody stands for because your wheelchair is already a seat. Cheer up. Like I didn't think of that before. Cheer up, I was sad, but now I adore life. Cheer up. Black dog is just a puppy. Cheer up. You better cheer up. When you're already blind and homeless, but your guide dog gets run over by a food truck. If you can only speak using monosyllabic words, but can't tell anyone because monosyllabic is 5 syllables. If you're an asexual tennis-hating magistrate being courted, if you're an immigration officer who gets deported, if you're an anorexic environmentalist with large amounts of waste, if you're a racehorse named Elmer who came second place, cheer up. Again, I didn't specify clapping in that song, laughter only. A lot of actors will tell you to break a leg before an audition because they hope you get into a cast. Well, a lot of actors... Thank you, that wasn't the end. Wait till the punchline. Sorry, I didn't specify that. But a lot of actors tell me to drink poison because they don't like me. If a picture is worth 1,000 words, my English teacher was unnecessarily disappointed with my essay. I recently learned that I've got scoliosis. Nice to know that I can't be straight in any capacity. My parents sent me to physiotherapy. Not the first time they sent me to therapy for being a little bent. Here's another song. I'm at the bar. He's in the corner. He's laughing loudly, jokes about foreigners. I wear a skirt. He's in lycra, the kind of guy that would spike a drink in a nursing home. Dressed like that odd mankini gnome. Does anyone know what that is? Like in every department store, there's just like this one aisle and it's got like normal gnomes and then like a dude in a mankini. And children are allowed in that aisle? Anyway, continuing. He said hello, I said hell no. I don't really like your you're anything he wants a shag, it's a red flag. Mainly because I'm 60 and he is 43. He grabs a boob, I grab a taser. He'd fucking eat me like an ad for Specsavers. He's the kind of guy that needs a drink in the face, but he'd take it as a sign to move to second base. He said hello, I said hell no. I don't really like your anything he wants to shag, it's a red flag. Mainly because I'm 60. So can we please stop inviting Uncle Gary to Christmas? I'm kidding. I'm only a comedian. Who knew? But I've never been hit on by a pedophile. They're not my father after a couple of beers. That's called a callback, aka what I don't get after auditions. Or after dates. Or after I call my dad. And on that depressing note, I think I'll leave you. You've been a beautiful audience, except you. You're hideous. If you want to see more of my stuff, I have a YouTube, which is Rose Does Comedy, an Instagram, which is Rose Does Comedy, and a Pornhub, which is being used by the federal police as bait. I have been underage.